Welcome to 1583, episode 1583. I left the episode out. Episode 1583 of the Multifamily Collective. Today I wanted to talk about, actually it's nighttime this evening, I would like to talk about incentives, both bonuses, whether they be year ends or quarterly, and I'd also like to talk about merit increases and cost of living adjustments in salaries. And so the thought I have, the school of thought that I have, and it's just been instilled in me and viewed in my mind over a very long bit of time, is that performance bonuses should be based on whether you use OKRs, you use PFPs, you use some other sort of construct or template for putting your KPIs in. You should do that, and then you should measure those KPIs with something, some sort of analytical tool that is easy to discern what the answer is. So if you create a revenue KPI or a KPI tied to revenue, you say the revenue is X. Here is hitting the mark. Here is under delivering. Here is over delivering, and here is the bonus that is given in that respect for those three accomplishments or those three scenarios. The other school of thought, or the same school of thought related to wage increases, is that same, so let's say you use a KPI, and let's just for simplicity's sake say that your KPI overall score is on a scale of 1 to 5. And let's just say, for sake of example, you score 4.5 on your KPI, and that 4.5 correlates to a particular bonus that you would be paid for a year or for a quarter, whatever time frame, doesn't matter. Use that same instrument to discover what your wage increase would be, and then further delineate that wage increase based on merit, in other words, KPI accomplishment, and a cost of living adjustment. So you may decide as an organization that the cost of living adjustment is 2%, 4%, whatever it is. That doesn't matter either. It's just some number. And then there's some number on top of that that would be considered a merit adjustment based on performance. So let's just, for simple math, say that your guidance for the year is 4%, 2% of that is a cost of living adjustment. The other 2% is predicated on the KPI outcome. Your KPI score in this example that we've been using, the through line here of 4.5 out of a 5, is correlated to a percentage of that 2% that you would actually get. So 4.5 might be a 1.75% adjustment that would be stacked on top of the 2% cost of living adjustment, depending on what your compensation philosophies are. So my question to you, hopefully that's not too overly complicated in the way that I described it. I know it's not an overly complicated concept, but maybe the way I stated that it might be. So anyway, long story short, I would like to know if there are other constructs that you've been exposed to out there in the multifamily space that you think are productive, but could serve this community well in mimicking or implementing in their multifamily organization, property management organization. All right, that's it. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.